Happy Thanksgiving! It's probably not Thanksgiving when you're watching this, but it is actually Thanksgiving today. And I wanted to film a get ready with me kind of a video. Probably going to be a voiceover so that I actually get things done faster, because when I talk and do my makeup, it tends to be like really long. So try to make it faster and we'll just do a voiceover. But I am going to get started with my face makeup. I'm going to start with the Cover FX, the illuminating primer, and their natural finish foundation, which I love. I'm going to use some damp beauty blenders today, and I'm going to stop talking and let's get started. So I'm starting with that primer, and then I'm going to use the foundation. Started with my beauty blender, and then I used a Sigma flat top kabuki brush instead, just to get a little bit more coverage more quickly. And then I used the concealer, also from Cover FX, and I used a Sigma, kind of the same as the foundation brush, but just a precision, and blended that out. I'm using Stroke of Light Eye Brightener by Bare Minerals under my eyes and to highlight the high points of my face, blending that out, and using a beauty blender just to make everything very seamless. I used the Ready foundation just to give myself a little extra coverage, and I'm contouring with the Cover FX Cream Contour Kit and blending that out, trying to make my face look a little bit slimmer. And still blending that out. I did go in with some powder on top of it just to make it blend more. I did my eyebrows with the Bare Minerals Loose Brow Powder, and I set it with the Brow Food, Brow Food from Lash Food, the gel to hold those in place. And I went back in with the powder. I kind of go back and forth until my brows look the way I want. And I'm using NARS eye primer, which is a must for me so that my eyeshadow doesn't crease. So I use a lot of that. And I went in with the NARS eye paint in Interstellar, which is one of my favorites. It's just like a really pretty metallic silver. And I used the sticky notes just so that my crease color wouldn't drag my eye down and I wouldn't take it down too far. So I'm using a tapered crease brush with a brown shade from Bare Minerals and blending that out. I used the Tarte Energy Noir palette, and I used the purple shade, the shimmery purple, and then also the dark matte shades for the outer corner. And I put the shimmery purple over the NARS eye paint. And I highlighted under my brow with the matte vanilla shade from that same palette and highlighted my inner corner. I lined with the Marc Jacobs highliner, and then the Tarte liner shadow, I went over it with that. And then I used Marc Jacobs liquid liner on top of that, just to make sure it was perfect. Blended it out with a brush. I kind of just go back and forth between formulas to get it nice and pigmented. For the waterline, I used Bare Minerals Round the Clock eyeliner. I used a metallic shade and then the Midnight for the outer corners and upper lash line. I actually used the NARS Dual Intensity eyeshadow right there in the lightest shade just for a little more luminosity. I used the blush from the Tarte palette and fixing the crease so there's no harsh lines from that Post-it note. This is the Tarte Lash Primer. I also used the Gifted Mascara and threw on some falsies later on after that step. And now I'm using some eye brightener and blending that in. I used my lip liner and from Hourglass and Buxom Lip Gloss. Alright, this is the finished look, so I hope you enjoyed that, and make sure you subscribe for future videos. And I'm going to show you up close just so you can see it a little bit more easily, and I'll see you next time. Bye!